we should not discharge our responsibility. We should. And when we do so, we must discharge in a manner that the world will see that we are acting in utmost fairness, Mr. Speaker, to those who are facing the charges in this House, but, Mr. Speaker, also to our responsibility under the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, I want to say this. The Senate has a great responsibility this evening. The Senate, Mr. Speaker, must send a message that we have a responsibility, Mr. Speaker, to indict those that are found culpable, but we have a responsibility, Mr. Speaker, to release those that are not culpable, Mr. Speaker. We have a responsibility to protect devolution from, Mr. Speaker, those who are internally, like governors, like MCAs, like county staff, Mr. Speaker, those who are internally destroying devolution by the manner in which they are implementing devolution or by the manner in which they are stealing public resources. And we also have a responsibility, Mr. Speaker, to protect devolution from those who are out there, out of county government, who want to use their opportunity, position of power, resources, to antagonize devolution, Mr. Speaker, and the running of county government. Those responsibilities are equal. We have a responsibility of balancing those responsibilities. Mr. Speaker, there was stories here about the First Lady of Wajir County Government. Mr. Speaker, she's the one I've seen in newspapers. Somebody also referred in the chambers that the First Lady is running the county. She has an office not recognized in law. Mr. Speaker, let's not be too overreaching. The office of First Ladies in all county governments has been a position, Mr. Speaker, of generally about doing public good. Because, Mr. Speaker, our wife of a governor has resigned her job to work with the governor, but she wants to do something about women empowerment. She wants to do something about, Mr. Speaker, public health. Let us not forget that there is no office of the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya. There is no office of the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya. But Miss Margaret Kenyatta, Her Excellency, Mr. Speaker, has used her position as First Lady of this Republic to do a fantastic job when it comes to fighting for public health. And, Mr. Speaker, we've done so many, Mr. Speaker, programs, including some of us who've gone for a marathon to raise resources, to buy medical equipment, Mr. Speaker. She has staff that are paid by the government of Kenya. She has an office that is paid by the government of Kenya. She has, Mr. Speaker, programs that are paid by the government of Kenya. That does not mean, Mr. Speaker, that now one day we'll wake up and say the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya is running programs in the national government that, Mr. Speaker, she should not. We must allow county government to have that latitude to do, Mr. Speaker, certain programs in their counties that their First Ladies of county governments can participate in informing and assisting the county government, Mr. Speaker, to run their affairs. In fact, as a House, we might even reach a stage where we must provide a legal framework where such programs are done, so that we give honor to the office of the First Lady or the first man of the county, the first gentleman of the county. Because, Mr. Speaker, other women will be governors, some are governors today, and their spouses can have something they can do for public good that they can do, Mr. Speaker, using that opportunity that they get by having their spouses leading the county governments. For that reason, Mr. Speaker, I beg, Mr. Speaker, to say that I have considered, read the report, I pondered about it, Mr. Speaker, congratulate the committee for the work done, but now I have a constitutional responsibility given to me by the people of Kenya through the vote of the people of Elgeyo-Marakwet County to vote accordingly in a manner that protects the Constitution and institutions of the Republic of Kenya. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Abdullahi Ibrahim.
Speaker, as the Senator of Wajir, I do not want to dwell much on the issue. I want to thank the committee for what they did, at least by accepting that the health sector has a big problem. Mr. Speaker, the impeachment is political, but there are a lot of issues which are there. And because of the time and the way things are and people are very tired, I don't want to linger a lot on this. I want to thank the committee plus the members for saying what they needed to say. And I hope that all will go well and the people of Wajir will be protected. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I now call upon the mover to reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. and I'll be very brief, Mr. Speaker. First, I want to thank all the senators for their contributions, those who have spoken this evening, including Senator Kajwang, Dr. Langat, Senator Cheriot, Senator Ayako, Senator Chiragay, Senator Munyi, Senator Murkomen, and the Senator for the County of Wajir, my good friend, Dr. Ali. I have listened, Mr. Speaker, to all the issues that have been brought before us by the speakers who have spoken before me. And Mr. Speaker, the answer as to how people will vote is at page 131, the issue of the threshold. And Mr. Speaker, when I started moving this report, I did say that we were really troubled on the issue of the threshold, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, this being House of President, we were also guided by the previous holdings of this House. And I gave the example of the county government of Kirinyaga and the county government of Taita Taveta. And I want to assure Council for His Excellency the Governor, Mr. Ndegwa, that I did even speak on the issue of Article 37, Mr. Speaker, because it's always good to accord equal rights under the law to each and every individual. So, Mr. Speaker, as the senators retreat to exercise their right to vote, this is a matter that they should think about very, very carefully. They should not be influenced by the report. They should look at it objectively and exercise their own constitutional right to vote. The Speaker, we have been told about this being a Pontius Pilate moment. Again, I leave it to the conscience of each individual senator. We have made our observations in the report. Mr. Speaker, we know the provisions of Article 43 and what it says. We grappled a lot as a committee because the article says that every person has the right to the highest attainable standards. We were asking ourselves, what is this highest attainable standards? And as I said, it was not easy for the committee to pass a verdict. We were even asking, in terms of budget allocation from the national government to counties, how much do you need so that you are able to promise counties that you have given them the highest attainable standards of health? We asked all those questions, Mr. Speaker, and we said some may be even beyond the governor himself, because without the money, there is no way the people can be assured of the highest attainable standards of health. I hear what Senator Kajwang is saying, that this may have a trickle effect. Again, it's us to decide, Mr. Speaker, as senators, what threshold we want to set. We said ourselves that so far there are 5 pointers that a committee should consider, or the House should consider before impeachment. The allegations must be serious, substantial, weighty. The violation must be flagrant and glaring. There must be nexus. There must be harm and loss of damage, and all this. So I think, having listened to the defense team by His Excellency the Governor, and having listened to the submissions made by the senators, Mr. Speaker, this now is the Solomonic moment for the House. And I want to urge senators to step back, to reflect, be Solomonic, and cast their votes guided by their conscience. Mr. Speaker, I thank you, and I beg to reply.
Okay, honorable senators, I now put the question, which is that pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution and Section 33 of the County Government Act 2012, on Tuesday, 27th April 2021, the Wajir County Assembly approved a motion for the removal from office by impeachment of the Honorable Muhammad Abdi Mohamud, Governor of Wajir County. And further, whereas by letter reference number SPK/WCA/Senate/4/2021-1, dated Wednesday, 28 April 2021, and received in the office of the Speaker of the Senate on Thursday, 29 April 2021, the Speaker of the County Assembly of Wajir informed the Speaker of the Senate of the approval of the motion by the County Assembly and further forwarded to the Speaker of the Senate documents in evidence of the proceedings of the Assembly. And whereas, pursuant to Section 33(3)(b) of the County Government Act 2012 and Standing Order 75(1)(b), the Senate, by resolution on Thursday, 6 May 2021, appointed a special committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of the Governor of Wajir County and to report to the Senate within 10 days of its appointment on whether it finds the particulars of the allegations to have been substantiated. And whereas, pursuant to Section 33(4) of the County Government Act 2012 and Standing Order 75(2), the Special Committee has investigated the matter and tabled its report today, Monday, 17 May 2021. And whereas, pursuant to Section 33(4) and 6(b) of the County Governments Act and Standing Order number 75(4)(b), the Special Committee has found the particulars of Charge 2, namely abuse of office and gross misconduct against the Governor of Wajir, has not been substantiated. And whereas, pursuant to Section 33(4) and 6(b) of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 75(4)(b), the Special Committee has found that one of the particulars of Charge 1, namely gross violation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the County Government Act 2012, the Public Procurement and Assets Disposal Act 2015, and the Public Finance Management Act 2012 against the Governor of Wajir County has been substantiated. Now, therefore, pursuant to Section 33(6)(b) of the County Government Act and Standing Order number 75(4)(b), the Senate, after according the Honorable Muhammad Abdi Muhammad, the Governor of Wajir, an opportunity to be heard, resolves to impeach the Governor of Wajir County on the ground of gross violation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the County Government Act 2012, the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2015, and the Public Finance Management Act 2012. I now ask that the bell be rung for 5 minutes. The voting will be by roll call.
The Speaker of the Senate, Honorable Ken Lusaka, has ordered that the bell be rung for 5 minutes. This is to allow for senators after the 5 minutes to continue with the vote on the findings in the report by the Senate Select Committee. According to the directives by the Speaker, the voting shall be by roll call, and according to Standing Orders number 83, order says that at the expiry of the 5 minutes, the Speaker shall direct that the doors be locked and the bar be drawn, and no senator thereafter shall be allowed to enter or leave the chamber until after the roll call vote has been taken. Also, during that particular process, when the doors have been locked and the bar drawn, the names of the tellers shall be announced, and the Speaker shall put the question. This is again and directing the clerk to call out the names of senators in the alphabetical order in the presence of the tellers. Each senator will be called to cast their vote on that particular report, voting yes or no, and each can either abstain from casting their vote. And after the clerk has read out the last name in the division list, the tellers shall present the results of the roll call to the Speaker, who shall then, upon announce the results of the votes at the Senate. In case of a tie, the Speaker may allow a vote on several clauses at the same time. This is a special sitting of the Senate to consider the impeachment grounds for the governor for Wajir County, who was impeached by 37 members of the county assembly, with 10 opting to shoot down that particular motion. The report by the 11-member committee recommended his removal from office and found him guilty of grossly violating the Constitution of Kenya, County Government Procurement and Asset Disposal
For the no.
on Public
Is
Management
volunteer to be
Acts.
no.
I'll now hand you over to
And
the
Senator
President
Shionga,
of
which
the
one?
chamber.
I can see opposite is what? You must know what you want to do. Okay. 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 Let's proceed. Please come in, want to vote? Okay, let's have the bell ring for another 2 minutes. Please, those in the lobby, come in.
That particular time has been added to 2 more minutes. This is to allow more senators to make their way into the chamber. And upon the end of the 2 minutes, the doors of the Senate will be closed, and thereafter the senators will be taking a vote. During today's sitting, members of the upper house have been deliberating on the grounds upon which that governor for Wajir County should be either removed from office or saved from this particular impeachment that he faces at the moment. The 11-member committee, led by Senator Okongo Mogeni, also found that members of the county assembly failed to substantiate the second charge, This is on the abuse of office and gross misconduct. Another issue that the committee managed to agree to the evidence adduced is that the governor violated the right of health for the people of Wajir County, where members of the county assembly claimed that they were forced to fuel ambulances to take residents of Wajir County to hospital. Members of the county government of Wajir are accusing the governor of masquerading COVID-19 funds and running down the healthcare in the county government of Wajir. During this particular vote that is about to be taken, at least 24 out of the 47 elected county senators will be needed to substantiate or sustain the charge. And currently, I am sure that the lobbying is still underway to ensure that either side, the Senate gets the 24 senators to vote in support of the recommendations by the committee, and some look at saving the governor for Wajir County. During his speech before the Senate, the governor pleaded that the Senate gives him a chance to complete his term and serve Wajir County residents. Members of the Senate continue making their way into the Senate chamber ahead of that particular crucial vote that could seal the fate of the governor for Wajir County. Also, charges leveled against the governor.
Another 2 minutes. Take your seats.
Children do some affairs of the county assembly and also get some of lucrative tenders in what the members of the county assembly say that the due process was not followed. The governor is also accused of giving people close to him an upper hand in crucial matters dealing with the county assembly and the county government of Wajir County, denying residents of that particular county the much needed services. Matters to do with the way COVID-19 funds have been managed in the counties featured heavily during this afternoon sitting of the Senate, as senators directed and urged members of the county assembly to ensure that future impeachment motions that are going to be tabled before the Senate have evidence that meets the threshold for impeachment. In the event the governor for Wajir County is this evening impeached, or the Senate finds that the recommendations by the committee meet a threshold, the governor will be the third county boss to be impeached from office after the governor for Nairobi County, that is former Governor Mike Sonko, as well as the governor for Kiambu County, Governor Ferdinand Waititu. The Senate has also had matters to do with impeachment in plenary, as well as by the 11-member committee. And among the governors who have escaped the impeachment motions are Governor Martin Wambora for Embu County, Governor Ann Mombi for Kirinyaga County, and Governor Moses Lenol Kulal for Samburu County, as well as Governor Granton Samboja of Taita Taveta County. You are watching the live proceedings of the Senate, being the evening of the 17th of May. The year is 2021. We are so glad you're watching. This broadcast is courtesy of the Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit in collaboration with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. You can follow this particular broadcast live on our YouTube channels. That is on KBC Channel 1, on the Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit, as well as the Senate of Kenya and Parliament of Kenya. The issue of health workers going on strike from time to time in Wajir County appears to have irked a number of senators who allege or argue that that is not supposed to be happening, and it's time that senators put their foot on the ground and ensure that governors, no matter whatever charge they face, they are able to deliver on their mandate. You also remember that among the 4 charges on the grounds for removal, only one particular charge is enough, and upon its approval or whatever evidence is adduced and the committee and the Senate is satisfied with what has been tabled, that particular charge is enough to take the governor home. In the case of Wajir County, senators, members of the County Assembly for Wajir County, based their case on 2 allegations. One of them is gross misconduct and matters to do with abuse of office. And in one charge, out of the 15 counts, one charge was substantiated by the defense team. And so members of the Senate, 47 members of the 47 County Assembly will be voting in matters to do with delegation on whether they support the findings of the...
Okay, they tell us, take your positions. Okay. Shionga, take your position. Okay, let's go.
Roll call division, Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County.
I vote yes.
Senator Ali Abdullahi Ibrahim, Wajir County.
I vote yes.
Senator Boy Isa Juma, Kwale County.
I vote yes.
Senator Cherarkei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote no.
Senator Cheruyot Aaron Kipkirui, Kericho County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Haji Abdukadir Mohammed, Garissa County.
He's online. Vote.
Senator Harugura Godana, Marsabit County.
I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malachi Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Is he online? We'll go back. We'll come back. Senator Mudama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County. Senator Kajuang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County. Senator Kamar Margaret Yepkoech, Uasin Gishu County.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kangata Irongo, Murang'a County.
He's online. Vote, Kangata. Okay.
Senator Hanili George, Vihiga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kibiru Charles Robinson, Kinyera County.
You what?
Senator Kibika Susan Wangarura, Nakuru County. Senator Kimani Wamatangi, Kiambu County. Senator Kindiki Zure, Tharaka County.
Mr. Speaker, having participated in civil proceedings in the past in my legal practice, where the governor was on the opposite side, I will stay.
Senator Kinyaga Ikem Maina, Nyeri County. Senator Anat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County.
Senator Lagat, vote.
Senator Cerebral University, Sandu County. Senator Mintui Franklin Bibika, Meru County. Senator Wilkiti Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mazara Tibat Makiru, Kilifi County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mahmoud Mohamed Mali, Mandela County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wapungu, Kagera County. Senator Vito Michael Marina, Tanzania County. Senator Mbogo George Okilo Ayako, Migori County.
Mr. Speaker, I abstain.
Senator Mugeri Eric Okongo, Nyamira County.
Mr. Speaker, as I indicated, the issue of threshold was a very heated issue, and that's why we brought it to the House. So I abstain and leave it to the House.
Senator Moy Gideon Silei, West, Baringo County. Senator Mkai Philip Salau, Kajiado County. Senator Rukomen Onesmus Kutuma, Eldoret County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote no.
Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Makweli County. Senator Mwangi Paul Gidiomi, Nyandarua County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Maruma Jones Mashushe, Escalera County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mihadi Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Neritu John Kinyua, Laikipia County. Senator Luiga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Olekina Dadama, Narok County. Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County. Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
Mr. Speaker, for the reasons I've stated earlier, I abstain.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County. Senator Obisho Samuel Osron, West Pokot County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County. Senator Wako Sifila Emos, Busia County. Senator Wambua Enoch Kiyo, Tui County.
Mr. Speaker, in solidarity with the people of Wajir County, as we fight impunity in the counties, I vote yes.
Senator Walido Golich Juma, Tana River County. Senator Stanla Moses Nasika, Bungoma County.
I vote yes. Okay, just go over this.
Senator Haji Abdul Kadir Mohammed, Garissa County. Haji Abdul Kadir Mohammed, Garissa County. Senator Imana Malachi Charles Kal, Turkana County. Senator Udama Agnes Kabilu, Machakos County. Senator Kajwang Moses Otieno, Homabay County. Senator Kanata Ilungu, Murang'a County. Senator Ikita Susan Wakarura, Nakuru County. Senator Kanat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County. Senator Elected University, Samburu County. Senator Victory Franklin Mbika, Meru County. Senator Wekiki Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Madara Cleophas Wakumu, Kakamega County. Senator Mbito Michael Malina, Trans Nzoia County. Senator Mpai Philip Salau, Kajiado County. Senator Msula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
Continue.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County. Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County. Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County. Senator Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County. Senator Wako Sitwila Amos, Busia County. Senator Wario Golech Juma, Tana River County. Any, I think Kabindu now is there. Kana. Even Malaya.
Can I vote on?
Okay, tell you.
Do you hear me?
Who is online?
The speaker of the board of the speaker.
Who is that? You voted? Pardon?
They have a reason. They have a reason.
But we call their names.
They are with you. They are with you.
Mr. Speaker, could you go round the list again? Kisumu has not voted. Kisumu is trying out to vote, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kavindo, where is she? Senator Kavindo, she was here.
I see she's online, Mr. Speaker.
Hello? Yes, Senator.
Yes.
Who are those? Who?
Senator Nyamunga, Senator Kavindu.
Okay, just a minute. Senator Sakaja.
Hello, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sakaja, yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I vote yes.
Okay. Senator Kavindu. Hello? Yes.
I vote yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Speaker, do you hear me? Yes.
Who is that? Langat voted. Yeah, Langat voted. Huh? Huh? Can you check that?
I have voted yes.
Pardon?
He's voting yes now, Mr. Speaker. But yes,
Hello, order senators. Let's hear them. Who is that? Who? Kisumu.
Yes.
Where is she?
Yeah.
But you're senator already.
Who is that?
That is Rose Nyamunga.
Yes, where is she? Where is she? We want to see her, yeah?
No, they have muted me.
Unmute. Okay, Senator Nyamunga. Wako is not online.
Who is voting for Marara? That is Naomi has voted for Marara.
Mahmoud has voted. Mahmoud has voted there.
Yes, I voted, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Mahmoud voted.
Mahmoud voted. Yeah. No, we have not seen that. Is Musurube. Can you can we tally the votes? Yeah.
So I think we proceed.
Okay, proceed to tally the votes. Okay, order, senators, take your seats. Honorable senators, these are the results of the vote. Abstentions 4, nays 2, ayes 25. Honorable senators, the net effect of the vote is that pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act and Standing Order 75 of the Senate Standing Orders, the Senate has resolved to remove from office by impeachment Honorable Mohammed Abdi Mohamud, Governor of Wajir County. The Governor accordingly ceases to hold office. I thank you. Honorable Senators, there being no other business, it's now time to adjourn the House. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until tomorrow, Tuesday, 18th May 2021 at 10 a.m.